Welcome back to Morning Break. We have been asking you this morning if you are a clutter king or queen, and helping us through this process of finding out what we are and then decluttering is Wade Malik from Units in Charlotte. How are you?
Good.
Thanks for coming in. I think spring is sort of that time of year where we're all thinking about this, isn't it?
It is. It actually is. It's time to take the plunge to purge.
Okay, well, let's do it. Let's first see what your results were, all of you at home that have been voting on WBTV.com/vote. We asked you a series of questions throughout the morning already. First one, are you embarrassed to have people over because of all of the stuff that you have? Most of you are saying no, which I think is probably going to be a good answer. The second question is, are you embarrassed? So there you go. Morning Break viewers are saying no. The second question was, do you get suspicious when people touch your things, go through your stuff? All of you at home, most of you saying no. Third question, fourth question, do you often check the garage for fear someone maliciously or accidentally threw your things away? And again, most of you are saying no. So we have a lot of no's here. And then this question, are you always worried when that you will run out of things when you have an ample supply? Again, no. So I assume, Wade, that means people are not clutter kings and queens for the most part, if they're being honest.
If they're being honest. But we all have a tendency to keep things we don't need or don't want to pitch to the curb or donate it or gift it. So, yeah, if they're 100% honest, then yeah.
It's a little hard to self-reflect, I think, sometimes, because we do have these emotional connections to our things. It's hard to purge.
It is hard to purge. You become related to it, a part of it. You hate to get rid of it, and that's a problem a lot of people have, and we see it all the time when we have mandated move-outs by an apartment community or the county government that said, hey, we need these containers to this place because this place is overrun with books and you can't even move in some of the places we've seen before.
Yeah, I mean, they make whole TV shows about it, so we've got to have a problem in this country.
It's a real problem.
Yeah.
It's a real problem. More so once I got into this business many years ago and seeing it firsthand and just go, wow, I can't believe these people actually kept some of these things.
So you say there are 5 steps to the perfect purge, and you say to start with your closets. Start
with your closets. And one great tip that we've learned over the years is when you have all your clothes in your closet, we all know how we are. We don't want to get rid of some of our clothes. So what we do is we want all our hangers to face one way. When you wear something, turn the hanger around the other way. And once you go through it, that year's up. If these clothes are still in the same original position that you had them in, time to get rid of them.
That's smart. So if they're facing the opposite way of all the other clothes, they got to go after a year.
They got to go. They got to go.
I like that. Build a battle plan.
Absolutely. We want to build a battle plan. We want to start in our bedrooms first because that's where everything is, especially in our closets. And then from there, we'll move to our living room, our kitchen. And under the kitchen counter, you'd be surprised how much bottles of stuff you have in there that you probably don't need.
Well, and it's nice to have a plan so that you don't feel overwhelmed that you have to do it all at once. You can go room by room by room over how much time you need.
That's right. You don't have to build it up to make it one day and have all this anxiety that you got to get it done, but you need to work at it. Just like we done in our household not long ago. I was surprised that I still had some things that I didn't need.
Even this guy has some clutter that he needed to get rid of.
Yeah, got rid of some stuff.
You can make it a family thing too, and you say by color coding, it kind of gets everybody involved.
Right. You can do different color tote bins. You can do clear tote bins to see what you have, what you want to put in it, and kind of lets everybody know whose stuff belongs to whom in a family.
When you say search for space, what do you mean?
Vertical space on the back of a door hangers for shoes, underneath the bed. You know, keep what you need, but pitch everything else that you're not using anymore.
Yeah, with those spaces tend to, if we can't see them, they tend to get cluttered because we're not bothered by it when we're seeing it.
Especially in the attic or basements, things of that, you know, you put it in there and you forget all about it, you know? Then it's like, why do I have this?
This may be, number 5 may be the hardest one, to try to make it fun.
So what you want to do, make it fun. Get your playlist together, put something on your Bluetooth speaker that everybody will like, let everybody choose some songs together and work it out. Have some snacks, have a pizza delivered, some flowers for spring cleaning, and just, you know, trying to make a day of it and not the fretting of, oh gosh, you know, got to do this.
Yeah, because when it becomes a chore, then it just keeps being put off and put off and put off.
And it becomes work.
And it becomes work. That's exactly right. What do you see most from people out there?
I see books, record albums that you probably would never play again. We had one container that probably had 12,000 pounds of books in it.
12,000 pounds.
12,000 pounds that had about 60 tote bins. And most of these books, I'm sure, were not even worth of any. But to that person, they were worth value. But it was unbelievable.
Well, see, now you have some help in getting that spring cleaning going. Wade, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right, good advice. It is 9.